Hello everybody, welcome to Creative Chess channel. My name is Novika Galina. I'm a women feeder master, and today we are going to speak about the Norway Chess Tour and about the game which was played in round 2 between Jan Nepomnyashchy from Russia and Alireza Firouzja. Now, as far as I understand, he's playing for France, at least on chess.com site or on chess 24. Yes, I think his flag is French flag. So it's interesting because Jan Nepomnyashchy managed to crush his very strong opponent very quickly in King's Gambit. King's Gambit is quite a rare opening for the top players, but Jan prepared novelty, or not maybe a novelty, but a very rare move here, which has never been played by any top players, and probably Firouzja didn't manage to find the best continuation. So let's have a look. You see Jan is playing e5, attacking the knight, and the knight goes to protect f4 pawn, because in this case it will be captured by white bishop, and white will have very good position. That's why black tries to make some obstacles and try to make the life of white is more difficult, and that's why they play this move, knight to h5. But anyway, Jan has played d4 and d6, and here you see Jan play this move, queen to e2. It's quite a rare move for top players, but quite a natural one, because you see here queen is looking at the black's king, and there might be some discovered attacks or something like that, so black should be careful actually. And of course white grabbed the pawn with the knight. Now some discovered checks will be possible here, but it's black's move, and black attack themselves. And here you see several moves. Black is winning an exchange, you see. So, but at the same time, if they wanted to, white can have this exchange back, playing this move. But actually Jan here played this move, bishop to f4. So why not to take this exchange? Why not to play knight to g6? It's quite seems that why not? Yes, we're capturing the rook and so on, but actually we give black the chances to develop their pieces very quickly, to castle queenside, and then all the pieces would be ready to attack us this way. Besides, this knight on h8 will have no squares, and sooner or later it will be captured. So the game might be developed like this. For example, white captured the rook, but this move is also possible here, because in some cases g2 is threatening. For example, if the queen goes like this, attacking the king, anyway, it's not a threat, because don't forget that white can't capture here, because queen protects the pawn from the distance. So, and here you may already see that black's position is better, though they return this rook. But anyway, you see, so a lot of threats. I hear this one just castling, and all white pieces are undeveloped, and of course that's why it's bad. So that's why Jan didn't play this move, but played he is playing for development. Bishop to e6, it's a very bad move for black, because the best thing for them is to castle. To castle, the sooner the better. Probably, so the best move here is to play it bishop to b4. So, because white's idea for a long time is just to go with the knight to c3, and then, for example, d5 or to b5, also attacking the c7 square or something like that, or just castling queenside. So this move, bishop to b4, prevents white from doing this, because now they can't do like this because black can just capture, for example, knight, and then quickly castle, and black has no problems actually. Black's position is much better now. So that's why after this move bishop to b4, so the best may be just to play c3. Bishop goes to e7, then knight to d3, preventing black from castling because bishop is hanging, and then in case of this move, we just castle. And here you see that, again, black's position is better now because their pieces are developed, and sooner or later, white castle queenside, but black is ready for an attack because you see this pawn is advanced, and black can easily play for an attack here. So, but in this variant, black didn't play this move. They didn't play bishop to b4, but played bishop to e6, and Jan developed his pieces. g5, for me, it's quite a strange move. What was the idea behind? I was thinking a little bit, maybe guys, you know better, but I think the idea was if white captured, we just play this to just to change this some pieces. For black, it's good, of course, so to change some pieces. But Jan didn't take this. He played d5. So very fast, very aggressive. So they captured, and bishop to d6. Firouzja is making another blunder because here Jan castled, but instead he might have played this move, which was a winning move actually. He's attacking a rook on h8, and not very nice to give this rook, but actually there are some very interesting variations. For example, let's play like this, protecting the rook, just going to g8. But in this case, white has winning position like this. First of all, it's check. It's impossible to play c6 because we just grab the pawn and the rook. So very bad to play like this. But what to do? So after this move, there may be played this. But in this case, white can play knight to d6, check. Then, of course, cd. And this wonderful move we don't take, of course. We just, you see this wonderful check on h5. The king has two squares to retreat from the check, but here goes for mate in one. So we have only one option, maybe to go this way. But in this case, e7 is a great move. So we open the files for attacking the black king. So if it captures, so knight to d5. And already you see here after this check, there is no way for black to go. So for example, if they go here, again, so checkmate in one. So with the, for example, this, yes, mate. And if they don't do this, where to retreat? Only to c8, and here you see different forks, like this. Yeah, so white is winning here. So what to do again? So let's return to this position. So I remind you that if white play like this, so rook goes, and we play for b5. So look, we are looking at this variance. So what black might do also here is just to play this move, but here's again, they are losing, no chances to survive here. So their king is constantly under attack. It's in the center, it doesn't have any shelter. That's why sooner or later white just outplay them. And here again, after king to d7, you see, so just capture the pawn and wins. And in case of, after this move, in case of, let us say, to f6, there is also nice checkmate, check, check, and mate in 2. Guys, you may practice your tactics. It's easy. No problem. It's checkmate. So you see that, of course, Jan might have played like this, so this was the best move again. Yeah, attacking the rook and then queen to b5. But Jan didn't play this move, he just castled, but anyway, his position is winning. Now he plays this move. And you see with every move, Jan is developing pieces and he's making attack more stronger and stronger and stronger. So check, retreats, and black is ready to exchange queens. But of course, in such a moment, in such open game and such open king, it's a crazy idea just to exchange their queens. And of course, Jan, as top player, knows this so very well. That's why, of course, he didn't exchange the queens. He attacked the rook on a8. And here, Firouzja allowed Jan to take his rook. Why to take? Why not to play, for example, rook to b8? So, but the problem is that check, the only move here, and after knight to e8, we are attacking the pawn on d6, the queen, and if, for example, queen goes this way, so we may just play this move. If the king goes here, we just checkmate it like this. And so the only way here just to give the queen, but of course it's a completely lost position. So that's why in the game, after this move, Firouzja grabbed the bishop. Now we'll have a look at the board. So the material is equal here, but what is the difference between the position? Just because this king is safe, protected by 3 pawns, and this queen is protected by nobody. So that's why I'm just actually losing. One knight can't protect it against all the forces of white. And after this move, rook to g1, so black resigned. So why is that? Why he resigned? So the queen don't have lots of squares, but we can easily count. For example, if he goes there, let's just fork. Maybe there is checkmate, but if we see a fork, we just need to stop counting all these mates, and that's also because he's losing the queen, so what to count here? If, for example, he goes like this, again the same story, we may just play like this and grab his queen. So also bad move. And the only move which doesn't lose the material is king to h6, but in this case white gives checkmate in 2, just this, this, and this. So that's why after this move, after rook to g1, Reza Firouzja resigned. So it was a very interesting game full of tactics and in the interesting opening. So play King's Gambit, not Queen's Gambit, of course, but King's Gambit is also very nice, as you see. And if it can be played on top level, why, guys, not to start playing it yourself, because it's quite an interesting and creative move. And maybe I'll start playing King Gambit myself. Why not? So that's all for today. Thanks for watching me. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next videos, and bye bye.